Hey everybody, my name is Alden,
Drew.
and today we are going to be tackling a game that you can find on Steam. It's a nice little new game. It's in alpha. Don't Starve.
Beta, actually.
Oh, it's in beta now.
Don't
Excuse
Starve is
me.
currently in beta. Yeah, I think they just recently went to beta. You can pick it up on Steam as a pre-order. If you pre-order it, you get one copy for yourself and a free copy to gift to a friend, which I think is a brilliant marketing tactic, because I
Yeah,
probably wouldn't have picked this game up if somebody didn't gift it to me. But I loved it so much that I convinced several people to buy it, so there you have
yeah.
it.
Actually,
Hopefully, I can convince you guys to do the same. So we're going to go
yeah.
ahead and
Drew
pick
was.
it up, make a new game. I'm going to go ahead and show off the Firestarter, who is the first character that you unlock. As you can see, I've only got these two characters. You unlock this first character relatively easily, and then the gap from 2 to 3 is, of course, much larger than the gap from 1 to 2, because they gotta draw you in with the whole, oh look, you can unlock stuff feel. Personally, I like the Firestarter's abilities. Gentleman Scientist, while being able to grow a magnificent beard, is very alluring, and it does actually have a gameplay purpose. We're gonna go with the Firestarter. His name, I believe, is Willow. So let's go ahead and hit play, kick things off.
Wait, the beard has a purpose?
The beard does have a purpose. I will show you in the sidebar. One of the magics you can research is called the meat effigy. You need beard hair, beefalo meat, and I believe wood logs. And
Hmm.
oh dear, it looks like Don't Starve is not responding.
We should just go ahead and start over.
Yes. Oh, here we go. No, it's
Oh,
cool.
there we
It was
go.
just taking a while to restart. All right. Haha. Anyways, so yeah, the meat effigy. Oh no, it's still okay. We're good. Sorry, my computer is not used to doing this along with fraps. So
Shut.
this is a we missed the intro bit, but basically a dude in a suit is just like, hey, you should probably not die. You should eat something. So this intro bit is brilliantly done, if I do say so myself, because they, as near as I can tell, they always start you off with a berry bush in sight. So he says, don't starve. It's like, okay, I gotta not starve. There's this berry bush over here. I'm gonna walk over here and pick up these berries. Hey, look, I can eat these berries to not starve. I wonder what else I can do. You see all this stuff, and then when you mouse over it, it gives you a nice, so I see I can pick the sapling, I can pick this grass. I'm assuming when I pick these things that I can do stuff with them. Obviously I can. And then I just start exploring, running around, and you've got all of this right here. So like the very first thing at the top is tools. The very first tool is the axe, which in your first playthrough is going to be one of the most important tools. So that right there is a teaching method in and of itself. They're teaching you how to play the game without you even realizing it, which is, one of the best design principles. Like, if I could hammer anything into any budding game developers out there, it's teach by doing.
Teach someone without a tutorial.
Yeah, really. So there are, I will say this, that this game does feel a little rough around the edges at times. There are things that I did not know I could do that when you find out, really change things up a lot. Like if you noticed, I rotated the camera. They never tell you you can do that, and I've talked to several people who did not realize you could rotate the camera, and they would chop down trees to get stuff that fell behind it.
Lucky enough for me, I use the WASD play style, and then sometimes you accidentally hit Q and E. I was like, "Ooh, a little happy accident."
Yeah. Uh, oh, holy crap, you can walk with WASD. See, this is the kind of things that, like, when you realize them, it's a game, that is literally a game changer. Because one of the biggest complaints I had with this game is that, like, using mouse controls to move was, like, sometimes when I'm trying to run away from monsters, I click on a piece of grass, and I'm just like, that's some mighty fine grass over there, and then I die because the monsters eat me.
Yeah, actually, actually, that's one of the things I found fighting spiders specifically. Using WASD to sort of kite them around and then like go in for an attack and then run away makes it infinitely easier.
I'm actually gonna kill this butterfly, because I guess I'm not gonna kill the butterfly. If you can manage to kill the butterfly, butterfly wings are actually really useful as ingredients to crockpot recipes. Well, we'll get to that in a bit. So, I guess just to give you guys an idea of what my first day is usually like, I my tactic is to collect as many grass tufts and berry bushes as I can in the starting area, because if you open up your map and you look up here, there are an awful lot of grass tufts in the starting area. You always start in a grassland, and grass is an incredibly valuable resource. So I like to collect as many as I can, build a chest, and then dump them in a chest and come back for them later once I've found somewhere I'd like to set up camp. So I like to get getting a berry farm going as early as possible is extremely highly recommended. Same with grass. Like I said, grass is a very useful commodity. So
And
I
now,
always build the shovel first.
and one thing that I've noted here is what we're doing. We're actually coming into this fairly far along Drew's playthrough. One of the things about this game, as you play, the first time you play, you're not going to really have access to anything. As you play, you're going to unlock things through research, and Drew, you might want to showcase that eventually.
Yeah,
But
I'm definitely gonna
research,
be building the science machine and everything like that.
yeah, when you research things, let's say you research something and then you starve and then you have to start over. You don't lose your research. So when you start off, you'll notice that on Drew's left toolbar there, he's got the axe, the pickaxe, the shovel. Looks like he's got the razor, and then I don't even remember what the
Hammer.
the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
When you start off, all you have is the first three. You have to research the last two.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of a cool little mechanic. Makes it gives it a little
Yep.
continuity.
Yeah, I like that you get a sense of accomplishment, even though there is... Ooh, right. Forgot one of the most important first steps, where is survival. Build yourself a backpack. That gets you an extra 8 inventory slots. And that is absolutely invaluable. Alright,
Hmm.
so what I'm gonna do, go down to fight, make myself a spear. Spear is another thing that you don't have researched right away. Extremely useful. You can kill monsters much easier, and the durability is so much better than if you were to attack them with an axe or a shovel. You can attack monsters with just about any tool, but it absolutely destroys their durability. Alright, so one thing I would actually highly recommend is getting up a good supply of monster meat. Um, Monster meat has some, we're gonna see the Firestarter special ability now. So, she bakes fires. I can't add fuel to the fire, but it's a pretty big area, um, of site there. I wonder if I can cook on it. So, the big downside, alright, so the biggest downside is I can't cook food on her fires. But I should be able to survive long enough so I can build a campfire to actually start cooking stuff. Resource management in this game, super important, because stone and flint, they don't ever come back. So the amount of stone and flint you have in your world is finite. So when I make an axe out of a piece of flint, that is one less flint that I have for everything else that flint can be used for. So if I survive as long as I can, just building these automatic fires, then that is less flint that I have to use chopping down trees, and less wood I have to use to start fires. Because if we come over here,
Hmm.
the regular campfire uses cut grass and logs. If we go to the fire pit, It costs 2 logs and 12 rocks, which is a pretty steep initial cost, but that sticks around, and you can add fuel to it even if there's no existing fire. So I can just drop twigs or grass or any other completely renewable resource into the fire pit. So we're gonna build a fire pit later down the line, but for now, there's no real danger to just standing around and letting these fires go. I'm actually gonna run over here a little bit, see if I can't make myself some charcoal. Uh, Not close enough to that tree, but there's always tomorrow. Okay, new day. We're gonna keep getting as much of this grass as we can. I've noticed this game starts to lag a little bit every new day for me. It's probably when it's doing all of the daily upkeep calculations and all that good stuff. Alright, so what's our
Mm.
map look like? One of the things I also like to do is explore each area completely before going on to the next. If you look up here, you can see that path leads up to the next area. More than likely, the starting area is only going to have one branching path out, but I'd like to get everything I can uh, almost slash and burn in a way, just
Just
completely
empty
make
out.
this, yeah, completely empty it out, make this area devoid of all resources.
Now,
Alright,
I'm not as far as you are. Like, I see you're picking a lot of flowers there. Um, what's the
so
deal there?
I cannot recommend picking up every flower you see highly enough. Petals are surprisingly useful. Their most basic function is you can eat them to recover 1 HP, which in early game, before you get the crock pot, before you can make all these fancy foods and everything, excuse me, before you can make fancy foods and everything, that's really one of your best ways of getting health back. You see I've got a stack of 40 petals. That means that if something bad happens, I get down to like 50 health. I could just chomp on these petals all day long and get back up to full health. So that is really, really important. So I just ate some monster meat. That brings me down 5 health, but it gives me a lot of food. Early game, I would actually recommend using monster meat because there's not going to be a whole lot of threats in the beginning of the game. It's going to be pretty easy to keep your health up. So if you keep an eye on that, eat it raw, it only takes down 5 health, and it gives you something like 20 food. Or 20 hunger, I should say. So that's actually really nice, because most of the other food in the game will restore your health a little bit. Carrots actually don't, but these berries will.
And again,
And
you can always just chomp on five flowers there.
yeah, I could. So back to the flowers. Actually, their other very important value is you can feed them to pig and beefalo NPCs, and they will drop manure. Oh, it looks like I need a new shovel. Actually, I'm out of flint, so let's go looking for some flint. You can give them to NPCs, and they will drop manure, and manure is used to make farm plots, and also to make plants regrow faster, and make your farm plots. You can use them to automatically get to the next stage of growth. So manure
Really?
is really important for setting up any kind of sustainable food source. Ooh, 2
Got
flint
some
right
flint up
here.
there.
Flint up here. Let's see. Actually, are there any? If I can find a... Ooh, there's some more flint. Alright. So I've got enough for an axe and one other thing. Let's go ahead and make the axe and start getting some firewood. That guy's not quite grown. It's usually best to let the trees get fully grown before you chop them down, like this big guy right here.
Yeah,
This
that guy will yield.
Yeah, this guy gives you 3 logs and 2 pine cones. Pine cones are used to either plant another tree, or you can also use them as a fuel source.
And heads up, if you have a shovel, you can actually dig up the stump for one more log.
Yeah, you can get it for one more log. I find, as far as uses for the shovel go, unless you really need that space for something, I would not advise using the shovel to dig up the stumps, unless you're really hurting for logs. But, like, pound for pound, your best use of the flint for uh, use of overall is best used for just use your axe to get another tree down, or use the shovel to get more important things like moving grass to where you need it to be. All right, let's see. What does our map look like? All right, there's a huge donut going on there. So, ooh, there's another flint here. Alright. Let's just see what's down here. I feel like there's gotta be a stone... Oh, here we go. Alright, yeah. Let's build a
There you go.
pickaxe. I was waiting to see, because I knew there would probably be some... There's almost always some rocks in your starting area, too. They're pretty generous about that. Gold! Alright, gold is really important for research. It takes 1 gold to build your science machine. So, and that is how you break everything down and get your research points. So let's see what else we got. We got some more rocks. Rocks are also very good for, like I said, you can get the fire pit, which is going to be more efficient at giving you light and cooking food at night. Alright, so... Oh, no, I burnt the grass. What I'm actually gonna do is get us some charcoal by standing a wee bit... by standing a wee bit too close to this tree. So that fire, theoretically, is going to spread. There we go. Alright. Oh, no, I got the flowers.
Not the bees!
Oh, bees. Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some free honey. Alright, that's actually really awesome, because I didn't have to fight those bees.
Yeah, and
So
later on down the line, if you guys have access to a beehive, I definitely recommend setting up your own. You can actually set up a little like bee house, and then you can harvest that because honey is really, really, really valuable.
Mm-hmm. Do I have the? I do have the view box unlocked. Oh no, my charcoal went up. Oh, these bees are sleeping. Oh, 'cause they ain't got no home. Oh, I feel kind of bad now.
You just made them homeless. That's all you did.
They're hobies. That was a bit of a waste of charcoal. Yeah, that is the one thing you got to be careful about with the Firestarter is accidentally burning things you don't want to burn.
Accidentally setting everything on fire.
Whoopsies! Alright, I think I'm gonna have to get some more food. Hopefully I can make it to a campfire.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna want to start a camp a little bit soon that we can start cooking up some of them berries.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see.
Yeah, viewers at home, just a heads up, pro tip: cooked food always is better than not cooked food.
Yeah, definitely. So if you can, wait till you can cook the food. Yeah. All right. We're gonna actually get a bunch more wood because I would like to make a treasure chest, and also probably gonna have to start a fire tonight and cook some food. Alright, let's see here. Seeds. Also, seeds are very valuable. They also restore 1 health, and as you can see, since I've already got 22 of them, they're very easy to come by. So, if you need to recover health in a pinch, Yeah, you can cook them. Also, you can use them to plant crops, which is the best use for them. By the way, that little trick. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to eat this, aren't I? I don't really have room for it. That little trick is there's another way to capture rabbits. That is to set a trap. Survival. See, I can make a trap here. I can set a trap for them. I can even put carrots on it to lure them into the trap. But really, all you have, since their AI is programmed to run straight back to their rabbit hole, you can just stand on their rabbit hole and then click attack, and your paths will intersect. Alright, so let's see here. Where's my axe? I'm gonna have to start chopping down some of these smaller trees. I already started this one. I need... Oh, I do have 12 wood. Alright, so I've got enough wood to make a chest. So let's drop that down up near the top, near the exit, so that when I come back for it, I don't have to go far. I'm gonna drop all of my extra stuff in there. While I'm going up there, I might as well refine. Let me double check this.
It's
Yeah, it's 3 planks.
3 boards.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure before I made the boards. 1, a 2,
A 2.
a 3. All right. I'm gonna drop these pine cones real quick and turn these boards into a good old-fashioned chest. Drop that right there. Pick up these pine cones again. Alright, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to cook tonight. That's cool, that's fine.
That's cute.
Alright. Chop this tree down and then actually drop my stuff in the chest. Okay, do.
Got some seeds top right.
Oh, I see him, yeah. Let's get that actually before birds do. Seeds will attract birds, and birds can also drop seeds when they run away. So that's a pretty cool... you can use that to basically generate seeds if you're ever in dire need of food. The seeds do give you a little bit of food. Hey, get out of here. Alright, let's drop off our gold. We'll drop the honey in there for now. Let's see what else we got. Butterfly wings, these berry bushes, these grass tufts, these grass tufts, and the charcoal. Alright, so this treasure chest has my stuff for later. Is my shovel, I guess I did use up my shovel. Alright, I need to make another shovel. And let's see here. Alright, tons of grass and some berries down here, so we're gonna go ahead and just get all the resources we can. Doop. Oh, wonder where is that bunny's home? Is it this one? I wonder. There's so many rabbits. No, it's down there. Alright. Well then, definitely gonna get you. Yeah. No, not the rabbit hole. This is, I think, one area they could use improving on the most is the context-sensitive actions are cool, but they definitely, you end up clicking on the wrong thing fairly often. So it's a little annoying when I'm like trying to attack a dude who's hanging out in my grass farm, and I end up examining my grass the whole time. Hey, oh, I wanted those seeds. Get out of here. Come on, get. Pick these flowers. Yeah, I got enough to last a little while longer.
One thing I do have to say, I want to comment on the art style overall. I like that it's almost like a hand drawn, very like quirky game. I don't want to say steampunky because it's not necessarily steampunk, but like
it's Victorian.
Yeah.
Which steampunk is basically Victorian era with steam engines.
Yeah. So it's got this Victorian and almost Tim Burton-esque kind of like art style to it.
Yeah, a little bit. Really like. All right, so we're gonna build a campfire now. cook these carrots and then promptly consume them because good gravy, I need food.
Hmm.
Um, in early game, pretty much all the time actually, I don't usually try to keep my food around like 40, just because since there is so much food that restores your health as well, it seems like kind of a waste to eat those foods when your health is full. So I like to wait until I need them for health and food, or if I desperately need the food, then I will definitely eat them. Yeah, the back to what you were saying about the visual style, it almost reminds me of Gloom, the card game.
Yeah, yeah, very much so.
It does seem very. It's got those heavy ink lines and everything for the shading.
Yeah,
Uh, it
everything's like very bleak.
Yeah, definitely. As you can tell, my character does not have pupils. This is actually important. So one little bug, I guess you could say, with the backpack is if you have this, I had 35 petals in my backpack and one here. Petals stack up to 40, but if you have room in your inventory, and even if you have an unfinished stack in your backpack, they will default to your inventory. If your inventory is full, it will find the unfinished stack and add it to it, but if I were to pick up pine cones right now, it would drop them in my inventory. So if you've got something you are anticipating to pick up more of, I would keep that in your inventory. So I'm going to drop these grass tufts in my inventory, put the full stack in my backpack. Same with these pedals. I'm going to drop them in my backpack because I'm not going to really need them too much. Haha, jerks. Alright, let's see what we got. I love how on the map the resources show up so you don't have to try and remember where things are.
Hmm.
That's really nice in my opinion.
Yeah, it's super handy.
Yeah. So this is end of day 3, and that'll do it for episode 1. Hopefully I've covered the basics of what to do and everything, but we will end it here, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Catch you later.